Alrighty guys, here we go. The model room is done and we're going to approach it now. There you go. I got more artwork coming, so this whole wall is going to be done. I have a friend who owns a print shop, and I sent him some JPEGs and whatnot of some key scenes and shots from some Gundam series, and he's going to print them for me. Hopefully 18 by 24 we're going to have this wall covered in some nice artwork. Right now I just got the cutaway of the Yamato, this Bayonetta scroll. It came with the game. Love that game. And this they gave me when I went and saw Narrative at the movie theaters. They were giving these out. And this is a Gunpla poster, and this is a Gunpla banner I got where I work. I work at a hobby shop warehouse, so we got some of that signage in. Anyway, we're going to start here with I want to go with a surround style. As you can see, I couldn't attach everything, but this will be the airbrush desk area, so it didn't matter if that was attached or not. And this would be secondary. I'll show you what this is in a second. To keep extra supplies, big cans, the new Vallejo spray paints and whatnot can stay there. Extra bins, extra thinners, cups, and whatnot. I have no spot for the Star Wars kits yet, so they stay right there for now. And anyway, I'll sit you up with the main desk, starting across my fan, Bluetooth speaker, so I can listen to my metal while I am working. I stacked some kits up. I'll show you in a second. It's my perfect grade riser. Alright, so this is the main area working. And as you can see, it's kind of like my old desk, but a little more surrounded, a little more convenient, a little more neater. So we'll start here with this roundabout I put in. All my Tamiya masking tapes are on the top. These mixing tins. You know, no good spot for some of this stuff. This is Humbrol liquid masking tape. Here is Tamiya masking with plastic. If you're going to do the trim, if you're going to airbrush the trim on a car, but you know, obviously you don't want to paint the rest of the car black if you're doing a red car. You outline it with this tape, and the plastic obviously covers the rest of the body. I'm sure you could do your own with plastic bags, but it was cheap enough and it's ready to go, so it's a little more convenient. So price dictated that was a good way to go. And then what I did was on the here is I put a little bin like this, and with that I can pull out certain stuff. And this is my secondary stuff, Tamiya weathering kits. Just got these. Two different kinds, rust, chrome, silver, dirt, Tamiya plastic compound, Tamiya putty, and some charcoals for feathering some weather effects. Here's a marker stand, Sharpies here, miscellaneous arts and craft markers in the middle. Here's a chrome, Molotow liquid chrome marker in the center. And up here's all the Gundam markers. Don't use them that often, but they're good to have. I prefer to go with paint. These are testers, paint markers, mud, black, chrome. You know, and here is a bin with the extra markers that I didn't need, and my toothbrush. After you sand and nub marks and whatnot, and this is good to get into the grooves. You get these at the dollar store. They're good to have. You notice these risers. These are great. They surround you, but they lift stuff up for convenience of tucking underneath, which is terrific. Gypsy Avenger here on the end. And my couple of soft files. These are my junky brushes. 1 or 2 use, and I toss them. Good for weathering and whatnot. Here's Mika. We got Microsol for the decals. Some Tamiya paint. Tamiya clear. Underneath are my files. Secondary files that I use. Here's a tin full of plastic gloves, latex gloves, and I got some over at the airbrush bench also. Here's my paint stirrer from Badger. Love that thing. Here's my glue, some lacquer thinner, small glue, cement, mark fit for decals, paint retarder, tester's glue. Here's canopy glue. It dries clear if you want to use when you're gluing a canopy on a window for a car. It's clear. It's perfect. Here's my alcohol. When you're thinning, acrylics always go with 91%. alcohol. Let me show you something else here. Now, I'm having trouble with these tips clogging up for particularly CA glue. See this? And then you start squeezing it, and then you got to poke it, and then you trim it down, and you're losing quality as you go along. Now, they're regular cement, which isn't CA super glue type. What I did was I took the jar, it came in a jar like this, it's orange, octagon shape, cut the label off and taped it on here. Now this, I got at Hobby Lobby, and look at this. Now this I can apply with a needle precision. Look at that. And inside here is a little needle that keeps it clear, you know, clog free. So I wanted to do that with the super glue types. You can't, you know, because it just doesn't work. It doesn't work in the bottle, it doesn't work in the needle, it clogs it. So the idea I got was this gadget from Flexifile. Check this out. I bought a case of Tamiya jars, empty. Yeah, good old Tamiya. You can tell I like Tamiya. And I got these small, look at that, little square jars from Tamiya, empties, you know, and this mini round one. Anyway, what I'm going to do is, I'm going off on a tear on my Tamiya jars. Oh, speaking of Tamiya, check out this. My Tamiya Notepads. How cool is that? Again, I got that at my warehouse that I work at. We have a big Tamiya distributor. So, I'm going to take this, I'm going to pour it into here. So I'm going to have loose super glue, so to speak, loose zap. And here is the trick. Check this thing. It's an application needle. Can you see it? It's almost like a calligraphy pen. You dip it into the super glue, or the zap, it pulls up a drop, and then you can apply it precisely to the kit that you're building. Drop at a time. When you're done, you wipe it. If it dries, you just use an X-Acto knife because it's steel. It's aluminum. It doesn't stick. How great is that? So this is the one I'm going from now on. I'm just going to take my glue, dump it into these jars, and I'm going to use this pen, this calligraphy type pen, and dab it and apply it that way. And I don't have to worry about those clogged needles anymore. You guys, if you use this glue, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. So anyway, that's that. All right, here's pipettes. Big bin of those. I bought a couple of cases of surface primer from Tamiya. Here's gray, here's white, 3 cans of each. And then I got my Tamiya colors here, some Mr. Color in the back. Here's my panel lining. This is on a acrylic riser I got at the Container Store. Go to the Container Store, guys. Just walk around, you get inspired. My glass jars. I bought 3 cans, a mini case of Tamiya Flat Clear. I love this stuff. It just sprays great. It's as good as if I airbrushed it. I love it. Here is the Tamiya cotton swabs. We do the panel lining with some little baby cups I got at the dollar store for mixing. A split shot glass for mixing. And then I got another little stands. All my scissors are in there. I just got this at Staples. This holds. Here's my clips for from the airbrush stand from Tamiya. And here's my brushes. These are a Model Master, which are actually quite good brushes. Here's my Tamiya brushes. I haven't opened them yet. And paint stirrers. So there you go. Now, check this out. Got this at the Container Store. You can buy this. It's a modular system. You pick what you want, you put it together. This happens to fit on top. Keep my glasses out. See it? And you can slide it back and forth or take it off completely. Get it what you need. However, you leave this on top and check this out. You can stack these as many as you want. So what I did was I put my most important tools. I just got all these Tamiya tools, so I haven't taken them out of the package yet. You know, so I can show you my new tools. All right, going off on a binge here. Let's see. Here is a decal scissor. The new nipping tool, side cutter, fine. New tweezer. Basic file sets. Steel paint stirrers. So there's a little tour of all my new stuff. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the stuff I use readily right on this top tray, and then in the secondary, I haven't opened my stuff yet, so all this is going to be filled in. But see how they lock together? So the good stuff is on top. My knife, my X-Acto I use constantly, my side cutter, my good ones. You know, I'll leave this glue applicator there probably. Below, my other Tamiya and Squadron tweezers. My favorite knife blades from X-Acto. See, they're titanium gold plated. Good stuff. And that fits on there. And then underneath, tools I use a lot, extras. I mean, I just showed you all these, but below is my glasses, my clips, sandpaper, you know, the bigger, cheaper sprue cutters, some clothespins, another X-Acto knife handle type, more extra blades. Beautiful. Keeps everything neat. I mean, I'm going to take all this out of the package. I had just gotten all this, and that's why it looks a little bit sloppy, but it's going to be much neater. Those tweezers will go underneath here, and then that's that. So these come in different colors. You can stack them up. I figured I'd color code them so I know which tray will always have my blades in it, and the other one will have the tweezers and whatnot. So that's the road I went with that. Okay, the next big step here is, let me show you underneath. Keep paper towel underneath, out of the way. Keep it off the bench, keep it clear. I just put that in the other night. This is my instructions stand. You get your instructions, boom, put them right on here. These are magnets, and you go to each page that you're working on. Keeps an open area. Now, the point of an open area is the sprues. Now, that's where the magic begins here. What I did was, I got this shelving system, and these are 48 inches or 33 feet. I think they're 3 feet or 4 feet. I got to measure again. And they're not too deep. If they're too more deep, it would have interfered with the area of the desk. So I labeled them. And now those will be, we'll go over here and get a old kit so I can give you the example. As those will hold my runners. Check this out. All right. Runner A, runner B, runner C, runner D, runner E. And even if they're separated, you can pop them apart. Keep going. Obviously, you can see some of these giant kits I have. I favor master grade, so I looked them up, and the averages, they go up to TU, and sometimes they're doubled up. So I stopped around TU. PC, polycarbonate, and that'll go up there. And that's it. So now I got a completely clean area to work with. Look at that. So now I got an open area. Instructions are up here. I'm nice and clean to reach for whatever I need, and all the runners are up there. Just grab what I need one at a time. You know, I got my cards up here for now. They're probably not going to stay there for long. I just got that GTR. I think Amazon had it. So I don't know, I'm showing you some of my kits now that I'm in this area. I don't know if I showed these before. I might have shown my stash. I'm not sure. Probably not. I take more pictures of it than here's a detail up set with little exhaust tips, all steel add-ons for this GTR from Tamiya. There's a few more here. I like sports cars and Gunpla mostly, and that's what I build. All right, let's go across here. I don't like high grades, but here's some right here. Tiger and Bunny, great series. So I ended up with those kits. They were actually kind of hard to find. Barbatos, we're waiting for the master grade Barbatos. That's going to be exciting. How's that? There we go. Just got him in. Highly recommended. So I grabbed the new Gundam Vercar. And that's all. Over here is the riser. Check out this Gundam in the cage. He comes with the full cage. Extreme Burst, something we just got in at work. Grendizer. I love the old super robots. So that is that. The second desk. I can come up to it. I'm not sure what I'm going to do here yet. Maybe I'll leave stuff here for prepping or whatnot. Here's some secondary paints, my Valeos, some of my washes. Here's a lot of metallic colors. This is L-clad, real aluminum. Some parts for my Dremel. I'm actually going to practice buffing out nub marks. I'm going to do a video on that, see if I can get it to work. And here's a lot of secondary stuff. Here's my Aztec spray paint. We had extras of these. They sent us at the warehouse by accident, so my boss gave them to me. Says, "Here, take them. You know, they're worthless." It's color shifting. It looks like it's only green in here, but it shifts. It's green to copper. It's got in different lighting. You know, the LED lights are only going to show it like that. Maybe you can see it there. So I'm going to try that on one of my Gundams. see how that looks. Color shifting is pretty cool. Some extra Q-tips on sticks I got, I think, from a medical lab. And this is from the dollar store. All dollar store items. Magic eraser for cleaning up lines, panel lining. And again, it's kits. This is my mount for my camera when I'm going to do some camera work. That holds the camera up. We can move it around anywhere, so it'll probably either come from the ceiling or come down here. These are my 3 LED lights. I got a more powerful one over the main bench, and I got 2 standard ones over each secondary bench. This is something I saw on sale. It belongs in a drawer. I guess it holds watches for men and whatnot. But check this out. You know when the guys, a lot of guys, I haven't done it yet, I'm going to try it. They cut all the parts for the leg, all the parts for the arm, and they cut them and get them prepped, and they do one arm at a time after they cut them off the sprue. Instead of going all out with a bunch of cups and putting everything in or in a pile, check this out. I figured, you know, legs, arms, torso, whatever, head, you know, backpack, wings, whatever you're doing, feet, legs, you go in here, and this can be the building area that holds them as you get them done. I thought that was pretty cool. Check that out. You know, and that was marked down like 90% off at the Container Store. Again, the Container Store. I just got this Dremel. I think this was a Walmart special, but it was multi-speed and it works great. You know, it's portable, which is big, no cord. You can variable speed it up and down. Like I said, we're going to experiment with buffing out nub marks. That's going to be the next experiment. Now here is my Aztec spray booth. It's really a Sparmax, and they bought the rights to the Sparmax and put their name on it. And the Sparmax spray booth is gone. Actually, I don't even know if they make this one anymore. So my compressor is here. All right, we'll be airbrushing here. Here's my new Aztec airbrush, and this is an experiment, but I heard good things. You actually only clean the nozzles. You choose the size. What each color means something, as far as fine, wide spray. Like you want to do just primering, or a car, you want a more wide spray. If you want to do fine lining and whatnot, you pick up a different one. Each one has its own meaning. I got to learn them now. I got to write it down until I get used to it. But check this out. You pop the nozzles in. You only clean the nozzle. The needle and everything is in here. This just pushes the air through in the paint. So you have this little tool right here that cleans out the hole where the paint feeds through, and then everything goes through here. So that's all you're cleaning is this. It's a terrific idea, and there's all different versions. This is the best because it was made of chrome. The other one's made of plastic, and you can make it single or double action by rolling this roller on the back. You know, obviously you want to go double action so you can pull back and adjust the amount of air you're going to get in determining the spray width. And that's it. I got the adapter so it fits on. Fantastic. Can't wait to try it. I haven't tried it yet. And that's it. Here's my sticks. Here's the 2 extra nozzles that the kit didn't come with, so I have every nozzle there is. Here's the cleaning station. It actually holds it up. It actually stands it up as it's actually a holder and a cleaner. You know, here's my gloves, and a secondary rack. There's my turntable that I'll put on top of this. The back has a very powerful motor that feeds. Well, here it is. Guess you can hear it. I was throwing tissue paper in there to see if it held it up, and it does. So it's a good suction, you know. And it goes. Hold on, let me turn off the fan so you can hear me. And it goes out the window. I had this custom nozzle for windows in the basement. I could only find one on Amazon. I went to all my local hardware stores. No one had one. I think it's for air conditioners, but it fit. I molded it into this smaller tube that comes with this one, and it came with an extra filter pad, and there's the motor. It's shaped like a funnel, and that's it. We're good to go. And this is all my secondary stuff. Aluminum from Rust-Oleum, which is great. It's actually testers, because Rust-Oleum bought testers. You'll notice the Rust-Oleum name when you go to buy testers products. This is great, flat black. This is good for doing, if you do a black chassis on a car, or the engine's aluminum. Instead of spending tons of money for the little cans or the Tamiya cans, you get this, and $3-4 bucks. You can probably do about 20 kits with that damn thing. Here's my thinners, my acetone. Here's my Tamiya stand, my plastic spoons. My gloss, I use Pledge floor gloss when I gloss the cars. This is oven cleaner, fume free. That's how I take the chrome off chrome parts. When I want to remove chrome for a car that has chrome wheels, but they're supposed to be aluminum. This is clear glue. I got this at the dollar store. I'm going to try this for, again, gluing in a window. So no crazing marks. But that is it. That's the tour, guys. That's it. I got 2 garbage cans, 1 on each desk. Can't have more. Can't have enough places to toss the trash. And that's it. That's the tour. You know, I was excited about this idea of doing the runners, keeping them out of the way. But that's it for now. I'll be streaming my first. I guess we're going to show. We'll do a step-by-step on the streaming on the airbrush. We're going to do a test it because I haven't done that yet. I need to see how that airbrush works, and we'll go from there. And then we'll test out a few of these items that I haven't tested at all yet. So here's my chair. I just set this at Staples. The arms actually can release. Full pneumatic control, all leather, beautiful. It's called a gaming chair, $200. I think it was half price. Plus, they took $30 in coupons off. Got this for around $68. All steel, no plastic on the legs. Good stuff. Really is a $200 chair, if you think about it. And well, that's it now, guys. Hopefully, the next video we'll build one of these kits. And then we'll airbrush it. We'll take it from there. I'll do another one to show you my artwork, which should be here by the end of the week. And anyway, that's it for now. I hope you guys like the bench. And leave comments below. And I'll talk to you guys soon.